Howdy and welcome back to the Cube Collective. How you guys doing? Awesome. Awesome. So, it's been hard at work here. As you can see, there's a bunch of chests behind me. I got all my worldly possessions in these. And a bunch of junk as well. My diamonds that I found so far. Awesome. I went and got a bunch of nether quartz just now. I just got done with that, so that's why I'm at 30 levels. That's all the spruce wood I've been getting from chopping down the forest. Earlier, Tridar made he said the people are protesting your destruction of the forest. It was kind of a SimCity pun there. But yeah, we have destroyed this forest. There's no question about that. And we're not trying to level this whole area or anything, but we do want to get the trees out of the way so that people can build. Generally, he already left. Generally, it's my I've noticed that when people don't have room to build, that they don't really try to build anything, really big or grand or anything like that. So they try to fit it in between trees and stuff because they don't feel like chopping them down. So here I am going ahead and doing all the hard work for them. Hopefully some of them appreciate that. Anyways, I didn't actually chop down all of these trees. I did burn down a lot of them, but I ran out of flint and steel, and lava's a little too messy for my taste, so I did chop down quite a few. But anyways, let's go ahead and make ourselves another pickaxe, because we still need good pickaxes. Those are how we're going to get our levels. And I still have the other pickaxe. I was just letting Grungy use it for a while, so let's see what we can get on this one. See, we got a nice fountain in here. This whole square right here is going to be the square in front of Town Hall. Town Hall's going right there. And then it's another portal, which looks really badass, by the way. So, and then people are going to be building their shops and stuff around these areas. So, I think this is going to be Chaos's farmer's market. So, that's Minecraft randomly. Or, no. No. This is Crazy Giraffe. Crazy Giraffe was building that. That's right. And let's see. This is Anomaly 97's thing. I don't know what it is, though. Trading post. Okay. He's building a trading post. So anyways, yeah. People are getting busy doing things. It's pretty awesome. And I know this whole area looks a little derpy at the moment, but once we're done with it, it's going to look pretty badass. We expanded our farms a little bit, so we got more wheat and potatoes and carrots and more chickens, we got more pigs, we got everything. We got a couple there. Oh, got more eggs. Alright. Enchanting. That's what we were doing. I keep getting distracted with other things, but we're trying to enchant. I don't know. Let's let's go with that one. I don't know why I always like the long ones. Efficiency, silk touch, and unbreaking. That's pretty awesome. You know what we're gonna do with this? I'm gonna go get some of that podzol. So I keep thinking it'd be nice to have some of that just in case. I know it's kind of the poop block. It looks like poop. It really does. But get some of it anyways. Get like a stack or two maybe. I don't know. I might be able to use it for something. I haven't thought of anything yet that I'd really want to use it for, but it does come in handy for growing mushrooms, we found out. You can place a mushroom on podzol in broad daylight, so you don't need to cover it or anything like that. It works just like mycelium, basically, only it doesn't spread. And there goes my Skype. Let me go ahead and turn that off real quick. Yeah, it doesn't spread like mycelium, but the properties of it are much the same. So at first we were using it to grow giant red mushrooms just so that we'd have enough to make soup with. May be able to use it for mushrooms again, or we could just... I'm thinking the biggest use for it would probably be decorative. And I'm cool with that too. I like making things look pretty. Not that poop blocks are pretty, but... yeah, this should totally not even be called podzol. It should be like poopsol. So that's what it looks like. It looks like poo. Did I mention how pooish it looks? Anyways, let's sleep. And how much do I have? 61? Yeah, let's grab a couple more. Let's get at least a stack for now. See if I ever even use this. There we go. Alright, so let's put that in here. No, well, I'm out of room. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and put the helmet back on. Ladders, I don't really need those right now. I was using the ladders. Actually, this is a good trick. Is instead of, trying to chop down these trees from the bottom, you just put the ladders up them and climb all the way up to the top of the tree first. And then you can cut it down from there. So that's basically how I cut down jungle trees. Only jungle trees have vines growing on them, so I don't need to make ladders. Let's see. Got that. So yeah, I was letting Grungy borrow my Fortune 2 pick there. And now I got a pretty nice efficiency 4 and breaking 3 silk touch 1. Awesome. Awesome. Put that away, actually. I don't need it right now. Okay. So let's talk about plans that I got for this season. If you guys watched my Cube Collective videos from before we reset the map, I think they're underneath the road, actually. You saw that I built those huge pods and everything. And while the pods were kind of cool, I mean, they had some neat character to them. They really weren't useful for much except just being, giant wastes of stone. Oh, and let's not forget a whole lot of clay as well. So this time around, for right now, I'm going to try and concentrate on building stuff that can actually be used somehow. My first big build that I want to do are some horse stables. And I've been working on different designs for them. And I eventually came up with one design that I really liked. But it turns out that it is just way too big. So I want to show that to you guys. So without further ado, we are going to go into the creative world. So let me go ahead and show you guys that. Alright, here we are in the creative world. And as you can see, we've been just building random things around here. So here was the first idea I had for the stables. Very normal looking, run of the day, run of the mill, blah, blah. Yes, that's a good word to describe them, is blah. I tried to do some interesting things with the roof there, but it wasn't really my thing. This was attempt number 2. This is more of a traditional looking stable with the stables on each side you walk through, and in the middle here would be a like storage areas, and just whatever else you need to put in here would just be in this area, and then there's more stables on this side. I didn't even complete the roof though, because I just figured, you know what, this isn't really a whole lot of fun just doing something really traditional like that. So I just stopped that. And then I came up with this one. And from the front here, you may be fooled into thinking that this looks like a pretty normal building as well. Aside from the fact that the roof is disconnected there, I kind of like that look though. But if we fly around to the back of this thing, aha! See, the main section there is actually a big circular area. You see it from the top here, a big semicircle right there. And then the 2 wings. And the roof is very... I took a lot of time to shape that roof, and so I'm really glad that it came out as well as it did. So this was the plan that I had. Oops, jumped in up. I built this little fountain out in front of it just to see what it would look like, and then I realized, because here's the center of the fountain, I realized that it's off center from the building, and that's driving me nuts. It makes me want to just destroy this whole thing, get rid of it. But anyways, aside from my OCD, so yeah, I mean, this is a really cool looking building, even on the inside, has some nice shapes to it and everything. I really like it. It is 79 blocks wide. It is a very, very large building. And I like building huge things. I mean, I'm not into... I figure if you're going to build something, you got to do it right, Especially if we're on a server, we're going to be stuck with it for a while. It needs to be a really big, good-looking thing, in this case, the stables. And so I do not have a problem with building something that's just way overdone like this. In fact, as my hero Adam Savage has been quoted saying before, anything that is worth doing is also worth overdoing. So, and I think this is a good look for it. I mean, it's very plain, but it's also got some cool features to it that make it stand out from any, just slapped together horse stable. So, I really like this design. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to use it. The big thing is I wanted the stables to be close to town. So, well, we're eventually planning on building city walls. And I would like the stables to be inside the city walls, a nice safe place. But with how wide this building is, there's just no way it's going to work out, I'd have to find some plot of land to put it like outside of town or something. And that would kind of defeat the purpose of even having the stables in the first place. So I'm going to redesign these stables. Although I really like this design. I'm going to redesign them. Actually, I'm just going to build some new ones from scratch. And we're actually going to have them straddling a road. And let me go ahead and show you guys a picture of that road. There you go. This is the kind of rough draft we have for the whole town. All these gray things you see spread in like big box, gray boxes, those are actually roads. So we just have like a huge grid of roads right here. And then right in the center there you can see is the there's two squares connected by like kind of a wider road, and that's the main road. The square on the right is the one that's right in front of Town Hall, and you can see the crudely drawn Town Hall there. And the one on the left is actually the square that's around the Nether portal that we went through to get to this creative world, because of course that's how you get to a creative world. Castle over there, that's where Tridar is planning on putting his castle, because that's what he does, he builds castles. And then you can see the red cross is the outline, sort of the town hall. It's a rough outline, we're not exactly sure. And then the yellow line is where the walls are going to be. So ideally, I would like to have the horse stables on the roads somewhere. So one idea that Tridar came up with, and it's an idea that I like, is if you look at the road that goes off to the north there, it comes into the wall, and there's two squares right there, and I could make the horse stables straddling that road. So let's go back to the regular world, and I will show you guys what I mean. Alright, here we are. We're back. And it's just getting nighttime, so let's go sleep really quick. There's a bed over here. Grungy's bed is closer. I'm sleeping in Grungy's bed. I hope he doesn't mind. Alright, so where I'm planning on building the stables then, just in case the map wasn't very clear, is right over here. So this road is going to, this road goes off to the north, so we're looking north, and Tridar's already kind of started laying it out, but if we go over here quite a ways, this is where I'm planning on building them. So the wall is actually going to kind of follow the ocean right there, kind of along the beach. It's going to come back here. So the stables would be built like pretty much right here, I think. Yeah, it's probably about close. So somewhere right around here, and they would actually be straddling the road. This would be the road that I'm standing on right now, and they would actually be like on that side and also on that side of the road. So you'd actually go underneath an archway that's part of the stables. So that sounds like a pretty good plan. I think that's what I'm going to stick with. And plus, to the north here is the plains biome where Effects is doing his horse ranch. So when he brings horses into town, he doesn't have to go all the way through town to drop the horses off or anything like that. And I am so sorry if you can hear that ice cream truck. There's like 50 of them that come through my neighborhood a day. They're so annoying sometimes, I swear. I mean, it's one thing if you only have one ice cream truck that comes through your neighborhood and is annoying. It's quite another when you have, you know, okay, 50 was a quite large number. We probably have, I'd say 5 or 6 of them, at least, that come through our neighborhood just about every day. So, and we're coming on to winter here, and they're still coming through here, so whatever. Anyways, so those are the plans I have. This is what we've gotten done so far. Not a whole lot, but I mean, the work we have done is mostly grunt work. It's stuff that needed to be done anyways. And I'm going to continue mining and picking up those levels and enchanting new stuff, so we can be completely prepared to go ahead and start building big, massive, awesome builds. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little introduction to our map, and I hope you'll be back next time when I hopefully do something better than just show you guys around, but I thought it'd be good to show you guys the progress we're making. So anyways, you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye.